Again, this is Kevin Sappho documenting a video recording for the presentation of evidence in which I've asked officers repeatedly to leave the premises here at 911 North Rain Street, owned by Ms. Rosemary Pierce. This is Dothan Police Car number 6365.
All right, Mr. Sappho, turn the light off. I'll talk to you. You're not going to shine that light in my eyes.
I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to talk to you. Go ahead, though.
You go.
What's the other thing? Okay, Dotson. Okay.
Okay. Just so that you know, there's an easement on this property, which I'm sure you're somewhat aware of, yes?
What is that you're going to say? You asking me a question, you're going to make a statement. I've asked you to leave the property, but you haven't told me one reason why you refuse to do that.
Until you can prove to me that you're the property owner or manager, I don't have to comply with any of your requests. Now, that being said, I'm going to move the property. I'm going to move from your property just to make you happy and to avoid an issue or conflict. But you can't require or force anyone to leave any property if you can't prove that you are. You've already told me you're not the owner, and you say you're the property manager. But this is not a business, and there's no sign showing that it's under management for sale or lease or rent. I've asked you not to shine a light in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm not shining a light in your eyes. You talking, you approached me. You walked into the view of the camera. The camera's being used for the presentation of evidence, but I don't trust you all. So just as you shine a light on me, I would shine a light on you. So you shouldn't have a problem with it. You shouldn't have a problem with it.
Your attitude is the problem, sir.
If you shine a light in my eye, we'll take that.
You were standing around his vehicle when he came to approach you and asked you
private property.
Sir, can I explain what happened? He saw you
don't need to recap to me what happened because I'm videotaping what's happening. You brought them private property.
You keep on interrupting me. I tried to explain to you why we approached you, okay? You were
when I asked you a question, you don't want to...
You keep on interrupting me, sir.
You don't want to answer my question.
Stop interrupting me.
Stop talking to me.
That's fine. Okay.
That's what you were saying?
Are you done, officer training?
I have nothing to say to this gentleman.
840. You check utilities for my lady. Here you go. Emergency bond, document bond. All signed, check. For the sake of avoiding an argument or problem any further than what we've had already, I will remove the car from this property. However, we are in the process of determining who owns the property, and we'll make contact with her. Alright. If you're not validated for being here yourself, if you're not the property manager, then I'm going to take that as you made false claims. False claims to get what you want.
You don't have to threaten me, man. You have to threaten me. You can take it however you want to take it. You don't have to threaten me.
We're calling the property owner.
I said, you don't have to threaten me. I'm recording what you're saying, so whatever you say is being recorded. So you have to try to reword what I'm saying.
Hey, cool, let's just hang out
I don't
for
have
a while
to threaten
and
you.
record one another then.
I don't have to threaten you.
They're going to call the property owner, and I'll confirm the property owner if his accusations are correct, and whether or not she minds us to turn crime in her parking lot. His or her.
So the reason why you're still not moving, you say you're about to move.
So we're trying to confirm
there you go again.
That you were the manager
there you go
or
again.
the property owner.
You didn't have anything to say to me a few minutes ago. So now you want to try to intimidate me because I asked you all to move. If I was intimidated, I wouldn't have stepped to you to begin with. I'm not intimidated. By your flashlight, by your group of force, I'm not intimidated. Not at all.
Mr. Sappho, did you work directly for the property owner? Do you have a business that you do this for?
I've already told you I am the property manager.
Okay, that's
so
what I'm asking.
All that's necessary. How I get paid and what the circumstances of my employment is really not germane to the facts. I'm the property manager.
If I'm going to validate that you are,
you can validate whatever you want to validate. You can validate whatever you want to validate. It's your job. Do that.
But you're not letting me do my job.
I'm asking you to remove your car from the premises. You said you were going to do that to avoid any further confrontation, but you're not doing that. You contradicting what you were saying.
Well, he doesn't legally have to.
Okay, well, he said he's going to do that to avoid confusion, but yet he want to continue to say that because he think he will intimidate me.
If we
but it won't happen.
The property owner, and the property owner states she's fine.
You can contact whomever. You contact whomever. It doesn't matter who you contact.
Yeah, if it's a property owner and they say you're fine there, then you can be mad about it all you want.
I'm not mad though. I'm not mad. Apparently you all are mad because I'm not intimidated by you. But I'm not intimidated. You shouldn't be mad. You should get your car and move. That's what you should do. But you want to play the police tactics on me as if I'm supposed to cow down. But I'm not going to cow down. So is it y'all intention just to see how long you can stay here and defy what I've asked you all to do? That's y'all intention?
No, sure, if that's what you want. You don't listen, talk.
You don't listen. You don't keep up what you saying. You say one thing,
Stop
contradict.
interrupting us and quit asking us questions that you won't answer our own.
You contradict your own self. You contradict yourself.
To be here or not. And like every
but
time
you know you're not supposed to be here.
You have a lot of answers and a lot of statements, and you have nothing to tell us that helps us do our job. Okay? So stand there.
Which job is that you're doing? Which job are you doing? Which job is that you're doing?
Wait.
You can't tell what job you're doing. You can't tell what the job is. Other than trying to sound forceful, which you're not. I don't know what job you're doing.
You look at a PX for the property. I don't know if they do that.
So this is the very behavior right here which I was sworn to record and expose, where Dothan Police Department in particular tend to overexert their authority and try to intimidate the average citizen. They are encroaching on private property which is owned by Miss Rosie Pierce. Now, I've asked them on numerous occasions to remove themselves from the property, otherwise show a good reason why they would exist here. But they believe that they have the right to intimidate the citizens with their group of force. There has been no crime reported here. There's no crime in progress. And then in the past, where there has been burglaries and vandalism, they have failed to resolve. And this is the problem I have with Dothan Police Department as a whole. There are some good-natured, well-meaning police officers who have a job to do and sworn to protect and serve, but these officers, in my opinion, are sworn to intimidate. Now, if you listen to the video in its entirety, one said that, hey, I would move from the property if you would shine the light, get the light out of my face. But now he's trying to intimidate me with the light. So as you can see, the tactics they use are nothing less than barbaric and uncivilized. But fortunately, somebody is willing to stand up to them. Now, this video will be loaded in a few seconds to Facebook and YouTube for the viewers to see, you know, what we have on our police force as so-called protection. And this is car 6365 at the Dothan Police Department. Be mindful that the officers are shining their flashlights not because they fear their life or seem to be in search of anything, but for the sheer sake of not being identified. Now, why wouldn't an officer who is sworn to protect and serve be intimidated being shown on film? It's obvious. It's obvious because they want to use their...
Investigative reporting right here by
If you want to characterize as investigative reporting, but somebody has to hold you all accountable. And that just happens to be me. That just so happens to be me. Somebody who is not afraid, somebody who is not afraid to talk to him, who is not afraid to stand up to him, and is not afraid to expose them for what they are. And this is the job that Ricky Stowe was set out to do, but somehow he's been as a conflict of interest.
Oh, I'm shining it at him so that he's got a weapon and he's going to blind me.
As you all hear that, make sure you all get this out carefully. He says, in case I have a weapon. How many people walk up on the police officers, four police officers with a weapon? They'd rather see a black man with a machine gun or a machete than to see him with a camera. Because that's the one thing that they cannot contest. When it happens on film, they have no answer for it.